Hello students, welcome to the session on RDBMS. In our today's session, we will continue with the distributed database. See, in our previous lecture, we have seen the advantages and disadvantages. In our today's lecture, we are going to see the components of your distributed database management system structure. See, in our topic, a distributed database management system, okay, it is a software. As I already told you from the beginning itself, DBMS itself, it is a software which will be acting like an interface between the end users and the actual database. That you people already know, it is very familiar to you people. Just we will continue with the topic, that is structure of your database management system, which will be of distributed type. Okay, in this particular structure we will be having 4 types of components over here, okay, that you people might have come across in the case of DBMS also. That is your data and data location. What do you mean by data? Data is nothing but a collection of raw material, or else a raw information, I can say, where you people will be having all the information that need to be processed. Okay, database is a collection where you people will be having a intercollected data, interrelated data, I can say. And it is a location. Locations is talking about where you are storing the data. Okay, means to say that how many servers you are using, in what devices you are storing. Those are these two details. And apart from that, the new thing that you people will be learning in the distributed database management system is your replication. What do you mean by the replication? In the last session, I told you people, in a multiple sites or else multiple computers, you people will be storing the databases, as I said you people earlier. Okay, this sharing of the database among the systems, among the sites, is known as your replication. Okay, we will be studying this replication in detail in our today's session. Okay, and data fragmentation is nothing but the division of the database, or else the dividing the database into pieces, that we will also see in the next lecture. Okay, for now try to understand what is data replication. Okay, now we'll go for the next slide so that you people will be clear with the concept called replication. See, in this you need to understand the definition of the replication. As I already told you people, replication is a procedure of storing data on more than one site, or else on more than one system in a computer network. That is what the definition is. Data replication is the process of storing data more than one site or node. It is used here, the node is nothing but the system site, or else the computers connected in a network, you could say. Okay, it is useful in improving the availability of database. As I already discussed in the earlier session, I don't want to go much more detail about it. Okay, but we have to understand the replication in detail. That is the reason I'm going to discuss this. Okay, I'll rotate it. Okay, now try to understand this, ma. Okay, data from a database from one server to another server, so that all the users can share the same data without having any inconsistency. That is what the major reason why we are going for the data replication. Okay, it is a process of storing data on more than one site. This we have already done. Okay, don't panic by seeing your answers in your material. Why? Because it is lengthy, but it is very easy to understand. Okay, data replication encompasses the duplication of transaction on the ongoing basis, so that the replication is in the consistently updated state and synchronized with the source. However, the data replication data is available in different location, but particular relation has to be reside at only one location. Means to say that in order to have a consistent data, we need to put some rules and regulations, so that we will be having a consistent data. As we are sharing the data among the different kind of systems, it need to be maintaining some rules and regulations in order to put the data, in order to retrieve the data also. If not, every system will be having its own rules, every system will be having its own softwares in order to modify the data. That is what the difficulty that we will be finding in case of replication. Now directly I will go for the types of data replication. The first kind that you could see is transaction replication. What it is? Transactional replication. Already we have discussed what is a transaction. Transaction is a set of operations that we could perform in order to complete a task. Okay, in the same way, here the transactional replication is a type of replication where you people will be initially copying all the databases that are received updates as that being changed by the user. Means to say that complete database will be replaced of you people will be getting complete database with the modified content. I can say data copied in a real time from the publisher to receiver. Okay, publisher, whatever the changes that has been made by the publisher will be given with the receiver. Okay, subscriber, those who are using the data, they will be given with the complete updates, I can say, so that complete data has to be copied from one system to other system. In this particular case, this transactional replication is typically used in server to server, server to server, server to server environments. Why? Because every server will be maintaining the database, mama. You people will not ask for a part of database. You need to have a updated data. That is the reason we will be using what? Transactional replications for this particular purpose. Okay, and the next replication that we are having is snapshot replication. Okay, snapshot replication is a procedure of copying the data, but see here, replication distributed the data exactly as it appears at a specific time. At a specific time, we are not having any updated data, ma. If you are copying the data, if you are sharing the data among the systems, among the sites at this particular time, whatever the data that you are having right now, that will be distributed among these particular systems. Okay, that is what the snapshot replication is. Okay, earlier we have seen transactional replication where we have sent them updated data to each and every part. In this, snapshot replication is good for performing initial synchronization between what? Publisher and subscriber. Okay, see here in generally, when we are using this snapshot replication, you should remember the entire snapshot is generated from the user itself. Okay, generally used for what? Changes. Those who are making frequent changes, they will be using what? Snapshot replications. Okay, that is what the difference between your transactional transactional replication and snapshot replication. And we will go with the third one. Third one is that merge replication. Okay, it is not clear with you people, I know, but you people can understand as we are discussing it. Okay, you people are having material, or else I'll take a snap and I'll send it in the group. Okay, data from two or more databases has to be combined. See, as we are storing the databases in different kind of systems, while we are giving the service, we will be combining the data from each and every system, so that we'll be giving the service to our clients. That is what the merge replication. Okay, in this way we will be having three kinds of replications. This is how we will be using the replications in the case of your distributed database management system. Okay, here the replications can be done in different schemas. In that, the first schema is full replication. Okay, full replication. Here the full replication is completely copying the content of your database to each and every system, whatever the system that you are selecting in order to store the database. That is what the full replication is. The most extreme case of the replication is whole database has to be present at every side of the system. That is what the thing is. See here we are using the here we are having the users, here we are having the servers, right? Each and every system has to be familiar, has to be present with the complete replication, complete copies of data, I can say. That is what the replication schemas. Okay, and see the advantages: highly availability, I can say, as every system is having that, and faster execution of queries. Every system will be having that system, and it will be maintaining the locality, I can say. Okay, these are the advantages. But the disadvantage is that, see, each and every system will be having the same copies of data. It is a little bit typical one, I can say, in order to maintain that concurrency. Okay, that is what the major difficulty that we will find. Okay, and the next one is no replication. We will be storing the data in each and every site as a part. We won't store complete database. We will be storing them as a part. We won't copy that data. We will be storing among the different kind of systems present in the server side. Okay, that is what the no replication. Okay, it is quite opposite to your first one, I can say. Okay, now I will go for the last one so that you will understand three of them, okay, at once. I'll go for this. The next one is partial replication. Partial replication. Just I'll zoom it. Okay, partial replication. See here, in this type of replication, some fragments means piece of the database, okay, may be replicated, whereas other may not. If say suppose if you are having any kind of important data that has to be stored permanently for your database, then that particular database will be copied in each and every system, but remaining data will be partitioned and it will be shared among these particular systems in the site. So we will be replicating few of the data. We won't replicate the few of data as per their importance, as per their priority. We will be taking that particular thing, I can say. Okay, this is how we will be having the applications while we are using the distributed database management system. This is how we will be having the replications. As we have discussed earlier, we will be having some advantages of data replications and disadvantages of data replications. See, as we have done an operation of data redundancy, in order to attain that, it is not possible to have a data replication. Why? Because and each and every system which is present in the computer network, they need to store the database, no? That is what the major difficulty that you people will be finding as a disadvantage in the replication, and remaining things will become advantage for you people. Why? Because it will be having higher reliability, availability, and it removes the redundancy. Few of the redundancies will be removed while you are copying it, and faster executions of the queries will be done. Okay, see, data replication expensive when replicas at different site need to be updated. Okay, that will become more and more difficult part of this. Okay, and see, redundancy will also be reduced while you are using the replication technique. Why? Because see, in each and every case we won't copy the complete database, no, we will be fragmenting it and we will be storing it different kind of systems. It will be storing something, it will be storing something, it will be storing something. It won't store complete database. Okay, this is what the advantages and disadvantages of your data replication, and we left with the data fragmentation that we will discuss in our next lecture. That's it for now. See you in the next one. Thank you.